introduction for Rabbi. The Rabbi is world renowned. We're not zochet to really learn the Kabbalah books and all those things. We have the Yeshiva, we have the Mesilat Yesharim books, all different the Hagim, and also they print on Rosh Hashanah, so everything we have, Baruch Hashem, we have the Zechut. So we always enjoying from the Rabbi. We were zochet, those who were with us on Hanukkah, to come to his house to hear his speech. Today is the Yurtzeit, the brother of Yosef, and the Hayim and other brothers, Rabbi Dואק, those know him in the deal. Very, very special man. We'll talk about him as at Hashem. But the Divrei Torah and Seudah L'Ilui Nishmat Abraham Rahamim ben Roz Nisa Be'ezat Hashem. So everything should be L'Ilui Nishmato. Please turn off your phones.
See all the תלמידים חשובים בישיבת לב אהרון, מלמדים תורה מירושלים מהקודש. Very fortunate. Not everyone merits learning Torah in Yerushalayim, and not everyone merits learning in Harabi Yeshiva, the Rosh Yeshiva, Bayan Yado, who comes from a great lineage of Chachamim, leaders of the Harabi communities from generations past. You see here a good friend of Yosef Dואק and Chaim Dואק. Also famous Dואק family from Halab. Everyone has heard of the greatest המקובל, eventually in Yerushalayim, Hacham Shaul Dואק Kohen. So they all come from a great lineage of Chachamim and Tzaddikim, and that's why Hashem is blessing them, and they have this merit of having a yeshiva for the young men of the community of New York, who come to spend 2 years learning Torah, growing in Torah and Yirat Shamayim. And Be'ezat Hashem, I'm confident that all of them will be prominent in the Kehillah. They will be leaders, teachers, and bring much benefit. Rabbi Abraham was with us now. He would immediately have prepared a new song about the yeshiva, about the rabbi. He was very creative, not just singing the old tunes, but had songs for every rabbi. You all have, you're printing his songs, his original songs? Yeah? There's a book already? On the way, I'm going to print it.
Give it to Harad Shalom. Have fun.
know, the derech Torah is always a derech of Kiddushin, to be creative. In our learning, we have not just to read what's written. In the old days, they would say, they wouldn't say learn, they would say niqqa, read. Today, that's, we know it's not very, very much appreciated, reading. The main thing is to understand. And that's why you all are here in yeshiva, to grow in the understanding of Torah. Learning Torah, I mean, Hashem gave us tremendous brains, Chokhmah, Binah, Da'at. Chokhmah is to know the kibbut all over the Torah. Binah is depth. Having davar, b'toch davar. And that is application of your wisdom. Halakha lema'aseh, how to bring it down, first of all to yourselves. If you don't represent what you learn and you teach, people know it's not for real. But once you yourself live a life of the Torah you learn, so people want to learn from you, hear from you, they will appreciate what you're telling them. So it's very fortunate that you all have here in Yerushalayim yeshiva, especially for the young Syrian students from Brooklyn mainly, elsewhere, probably from South America, some who come to learn in Yerushalayim and can learn, study Torah according to the traditions passed down, handed down to them. And this way we give continuity to the community and carry on our traditions and live a life where we're proud of where we come from. I often say, as I'll say, Da me'ayin bata, ul'an ata holech. If you want to know where you can go, what's your potential, know where you come from. You have to know where you come from. Your grandparents didn't grow up on the trees. They were big hachamim, tzaddikim. Of course, we know we're living in a generation when, anti-evolution, where people come from geunim, tzaddikim, and they're becoming monkeys. People think, oh, we are more developed, we are more intelligent than the previous generation. Very betilim. We can see that the world is losing its form and its beauty and its greatness. So what the yeshivot are doing, and specifically Deva Haron for the Syrian community of the Americas, is very important to keep the tradition alive and to develop the up-and-coming generation to be Talmidei Hakamim and leaders of the community in accordance with the very special and very specific Mesorah that they themselves received from the rabbis before them. So this is a big responsibility we have, and each and every one of you have to know what you're learning today is forming your future, and is forming the future of the Syrian community in America, maybe a bit of Europe. And this is very important for the future. Keep the derech derech haram sova, derech halab, alive and ticking, and developing, growing. Everything depends on the young generation. They are transmitting the Torah now to the coming generations. So we don't want to speak at length too much. Just give a meracha to all the teachers and educators in the yeshiva. So they should carry on their good work, developing talmidim hagunim hashuvim. Talmidim themselves will take the opportunities and responsibilities to higher levels. The community needs you, the world needs you, and we are part of the future, an important part of the future, which we have to realize that every one of us is expected of him to be a leader and a teacher, learning and teaching. Everyone has to know we have potential. When I was your age, I didn't dream that I would one day be Rosh Yeshiva, Rosh Kollel, and have thousands of students, and all the books we have printed, and my own Sfarim. Who dreamt of this? The Mashgiach in Yetzed, where I learned Yetzed Yeshiva in Northern England, used to tell me, Bankim, you have to become a Rosh Yeshiva. I said, you're dreaming. How do I get there? How will it happen? He said, you sit and learn, and the Torah will develop you. And Baruch Hashem, his words came to at least a little bit. And we're still around, trying to become better and grow and teach others, and encourage others. So we want to bless Rabbi Lanyado, a good friend, and all the Magidei Shiur in the yeshiva, all those helping support the yeshiva. In Kemach, in Torah. If we don't have the support, we won't have yeshivas. So go from strength to strength, everybody in his specific department, his specific area of achievement, and realize that this generation has to build Torah. If we're not going forward, we go backwards. The outside world is surrounding us with formidable challenges to destroy us. And the only way to retaliate is more Torah, more growth, more goodness, more hesed, helping one another, teaching one another. בעזרת השם שתלכו מחיל אל חיל. כל ההצלחות והברכות.
Rabbi, maybe just all the boys over here sitting here with Hashem, and they're here for a year learning Torah, and they all want to do good. The rabbi goes to deal in the summer. No, it's not simple, especially for an 18-year-old boy. And a lot of them are in dilemma. What can we do? Maybe the rabbi, if you gave them beracha, of course, maybe some advice how to deal with the nisyonot.
The advice is that it's the obligation of Rabbi Lanyado
Vacation.
to organize the groups of Talmidim, whether in New York, in other places, to fix them up with from his Garrett groups, with those who will learn with them, teach them, and even carry on a program there. Say, Ben Azmanim, we're learning this second, lighter learning, not Baba Kama, Baba Metzia, lighter learning, Gemara, to get knowledge all around, and to have always a plan, not just to, now I'm in deal. Indeed, you're lost. You have to know you're coming as a group, you're coming as Talmidim of Leva Haron, you're coming as the future leaders of the community. He said, Amen. Then one of Mr. Dואק and his brother Haim, his wife, all the family among the major supporters of Leva Haron and of Ahavat Shalom and many yeshivot all over the world. And by Dואק himself, Hashem should give him plenty of days and health to carry on the great things he's done. You should know once, many years ago, I was in Deal, and a group, I was saying a shiur to a group of Syrian ladies. So one of the ladies said to me, Rabbi, you should know, I gained more in the 2-3 months of the holiday session here in Deal than the whole year elsewhere. We have to know that when there's a good plan and a rabbi who is taking the community under his wing, arranging different plans for learning, for growing, then great things can happen. Of course, now the future is in front of us, these Bachurim.
Baruch Hashem, we send maybe 5-6 rabbis through the summer. It's the families, they go, they may have programs in Brooklyn and Deal. Pesach, we have Baruch Hashem,
carry on, go from strength to strength, and the boys will all become the right time, build happy Jewish homes, and have children of Torah and Yirat Shamayim. It will be a very special contribution to the future of the community. הצלחה וברכה, אמן. להם, הנפש והנשמה, הנפטר מן העולם, בלי אברהם, והרחמנים ולזרות נזהר. ברוך השם תמחי בגן עדן. הוא וכל בני ישראל השוכבים עמו, כלל הרחמים והסליחות, ונאמר אמן.